More news coming in. Tamil Nadu Deputy Chief Minister hails Supreme Court verdict on pending bills. Uday says the Governor's act of dealing 10 bills is illegal. Supreme Court verdict is a win for all states, is what he said. Supreme Court has slammed the Governor for sitting on bills. Supreme Court had told Governor Ravi can't sit on bills. Governors have no veto on bills, is what the court had said earlier this morning. Pramod is getting asked more details on that. A big vindication there, Pramod, today for the DMK government in the state of Tamil Nadu that has said that all of that was being done by the governor all this while was illegal.
It sure is a massive victory for DMK government, Sneha, because not just for the state. DMK is now, the Chief Minister is also claiming that this is going to lay precedents for other states as well, because now the Supreme Court is directly involved in showing what are the powers of the governor, what he should do. And a very important aspect is that one thing that has been contentious for a very long period is the time taken by the governor to give assent to a bill, because sometimes the bills were indefinitely withheld. In fact, even the Tamil Nadu Governor R.N. Ravi in an event said that if he does not give assent to a bill, if he withholds a bill, it means the bill has fallen. The governor, as per constitution, does not have the right. But what happened is that the governors used to not provide assent to the bill and not send it back to the assembly as well. This is where Supreme Court has involved itself and now said that a time period of 1 month to 3 months has been placed for providing assent or sending the bill back to the assembly or forwarding it to the president. This timeline has been provided right now. So this is going to play a very important role for all the states currently, because many states are waiting for the assent of the governor in various bills. And the second point is that the Supreme Court now kind of overriding the power of the governor, claiming that the 10 bills that were pending, that also can be taken as assent has been provided. It's a major leap for the DMK government, and that is why the Deputy Chief Minister Uday Stalin is also calling this as a victory for DMK government, Sneha.
Right, I'm going to thank you for the moment, Pramod Madhav, getting us up to speed with those details and putting that story into perspective. Anaga, it's been a long-standing quarrel, between the government and the governor, with both at constant loggerheads. And I think this, in a way, would just settle the dust a little, isn't it?
Well, right, Sneha. In fact, all the DMK leaders have been calling this as a landmark judgment, because from day one, they have been calling the governor as an agent of BJP party. And now the DMK government here says this is the vindication of sorts, a big victory, and the fact that this proves that democracy is still thriving in this country is what the DMK leaders have said. In fact, Uday Stalin and MK Stalin, the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister, also took to Twitter to thank the Supreme Court, calling this as a landmark judgment and a huge victory for the state. In fact, one of the most important aspects of this judgment is that now, since 10 bills have been given an assent, this would mean that the governor's powers significantly will be taken away. And one such bulletin point was that the governor will cease to be the chancellor for various universities, and number one. And number two, he will no longer have the power to appoint vice chancellors for various universities. And this will include Anna University, Dr. Ambedkar Law University, Madras University, Dr. MGR Medical University. So across the state of Tamil Nadu, the government till now had the power to, one, be a chancellor, and number two, have the power to appoint a vice chancellor. Now, since the 10 bills have been given an assent by the Supreme Court, this would mean that a significant chunk of the governor's power with respect to universities are being taken away, and this will lie in the purview of the state government's power.
All right, I'm going to thank you for the moment. Getting asked those details is my colleague Anaga, telling us about how this has played out for the governor before the Supreme Court today, which has said that the very fact that the governor sat on these bills is something that isn't acceptable and